Come here.
Oh my gosh, that dinner was so good, Mom. How'd you like that dinner?
It was delicious.
It was yummy.
Fabulous.
Meat from the grill and fried potatoes that were
It's good.
awesome. And I feel really comfy in this sweatsuit that Bradley's mom got me for my wait. I was gonna say my birthday, but I think it was Christmas. Yeah, it was Christmas because she got me the jacket for my birthday. What's up?
So, how was your doctor appointment today?
It was really good. So basically, my orthopedic doctor took an x-ray of my left hand and my wrist, and when he did that, he discovered that my bones are right on track with my age, which is a good thing because if my bones were the size of an 8-year-old, that could cause potential problems that we wouldn't want. But he said, he walked in, he was laughing at first, like not in a mean way, but he was like, he said, you're skeletal way immature. Not like I'm immature. He was saying basically what we found out was that my bones are 34. Actually, he thought I was 29. So here's Dr. L. He's walking in like this, because I could actually see him. I was wearing my glasses. I was sitting in my wheelchair. He walked in like this. This doctor looking. He's like, you're 29, right? I was like, no, I'm 34. He goes, you're 34? 34? I thought you were 29. I was like, no, I'm 34. He was like, okay. And he walks out the room. And he comes back with a book, I guess, some book that, really good book that nothing changes, like if you're a little person or your bones or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to call it the bone book because I really don't know what it is. I couldn't see it. But anyway, he knows what he was doing. So basically,
The bone book.
So basically what we found out today was I am a little, he said in these exact words, you're a little person and you are a miracle. And we hear this all the time, but those are the exact words he said. He said, you're a little person, you're a miracle. He said, you tell your heart doctor there's no delays in your bone growth. Your bone is right on track. Basically, I have growth.
You're tiny. Everything's tiny about you.
Basically, my bones are right on track, but I have the body of an 8-year-old. So,
Yeah, our grandkids are passing
is
you
what
out.
we're like hanging out with, looking at. So he was very intrigued, very shocked, but excited. Like he didn't seem concerned, because he said that. See, back in my day when I was growing up, which is weird to say.
Back in my day.
I know Mom's like, really don't say that. So anyway, back in when I was growing up,
Welcome to my world.
So I showed him the pictures from when I was real little, when I was 4 and 5, and he looked at those and he was like, whoa. And I was like, yeah, I didn't grow again until I was 12. And then I didn't grow again until I was 16, and this is the size I've been ever since I was 16. He was like, whoa. And so then he was like, so what I do know is obviously your growth plates are closed because I am an adult, so my bones are, my growth plates are closed. He said that he can't really explain why I'm a little person because you can have 2 parents that are not little and have a dwarf baby. Or you can have 1 dwarf parent and 1 non-dwarf parent and not have a dwarf baby.
You were 3 pounds, 12 ounces.
Yeah. So
When you were born. You never grew very big, though, ever.
Yeah. So basically,
And you didn't have hair for a long time. Like you had hair, but not much hair.
Yeah, that's another sign
Your
of it.
hair
Like
grew really when you were little.
What he said was the reason he can't say an actual type of dwarfism. He knows I'm a little person. He knows I have it. But he said the reason he doesn't know the type, and I appreciate his honesty. He said, I know you're a little person. I know this is what it is. The reason is because there's no x-rays of when you grew up, so I don't have those x-rays of imaging to show how your bones grew. I just know from the pictures that you showed me, it's obvious that you were very tiny, and you still are. Your bones are grown up. He said, so congratulations, your bones are grown up. Yay! But he said your body is very, very, very small. which qualifies you as a little person. I'm 4'6", so you guys know. I'm 4'6". My weight ranges from 68 to 75 pounds. That's where the actual doctors want my weight. And he asked me, what do you do when your back hurts? And I said, well, I just sit down and it stops hurting. He said, that's good. He said, because if that were not the case, he'd be concerned, but because I'm orthopedically doing very well, he's not concerned. He just wants me to live the little people way so I don't overdo myself. Now he said, you are able to do things, obviously, and he even made the comment, I forgot to tell you, Mom, he made the comment, he goes, hey, you're real active. I'm just saying, you're active. I'm like, I sure am. I love trampolines. I love to do things.
Move furniture, remodel upstairs.
He said, do you ever have pain afterwards? I was like, yeah, I do, but then he said, what do you do for it? I said, I sit down, I lay down, and it goes away eventually. He said, that's good. He said, you always
Well, you didn't used to do that until he told you to do that, and you were in pain a lot
I was in pain
more.
All the time. I was like, remember when I wouldn't use my wheelchair? He's like, yeah, we don't talk about that.
I think that is one of the biggest, greatest pieces of advice he ever gave you, was to not push yourself. And once you started doing that, you had less. I feel like you've had less pain. Because you used to talk about being in pain all the time.
Well, and one thing he taught me is
especially when you were in college, walking around campus.
Yeah, or even not, like, just going out with your friends. Like, he told me, he said, if you ever have a friend that won't put your wheelchair or stroller in the car, you don't get in the car. He said, I'm not saying that to be mean. He said, this is your reality. You're not stuck in that wheelchair. He said, you are very active, and I want you to stay that way. He said, but what I don't want you to do is forget that you have a wheelchair and actually use it when you need to, because if you don't, you're going to fall back in pain, and we don't want you to go 2 steps backwards. We want you to go 3 steps forward. And so today's appointment was very good. He said, I hope I provided a lot of answers for you that you can use. So when you look at someone like me with little person status, you know, people are like, what?
7 minutes.
Yeah, we're good. You know, they're like, what? And you're like, and he said, you know, because he doesn't have things from me growing up, he's only seen a few pictures, but he definitely knows. But he said, I'm a miracle. That's his answer. That is his answer. I wish I would have had that recorded, but with everything going on in my phone face today, I was trying to focus and concentrate and figure out what he was saying. But he did say that. He was like, you're a little person, you're a miracle, and I can't believe you're 34 years old. So yeah, it was really good. So Mom, what do you think about this? Since you asked me, I want to know your opinion on it.
I think
you don't have to talk like you're falling asleep. We want to hear your bubbly
well,
voice.
I have it's 8:20 and I got up at 4. So
yeah,
I'm
she got
starting.
Up making coffee. I'm laying in bed. I see the light on. I'm laying in bed.
So it's almost been 17 hours.
And then I hear.
So I'm starting to get a little bit tired.
Anyway, okay. What do you think? What did you think?
So I might have to recap tomorrow. I'll tell you how I think. Okay.
Was it an answered prayer?
I'm just soaking it all in right now.
She's soaking it like a marinated steak.
I am. Like I'm always soaking in information you get.
But do you feel like it's like it's good news, or do you feel like you're like?
No, I think it's good news. I think it's really good news to get. Yeah. Anytime you get more information, you know, I've never in my life seen somebody who gets so many new pieces of information.
I really think this is the last piece of information.
I mean, I think
this is.
We always thought everything was your heart because you were so tiny.
And even though Dr. Elbow kept saying it's not the heart.
It's
not the heart.
Well, no, actually, I just prayed you wouldn't outgrow your heart surgery.
And I never did. And there's your answer. And we actually told him that today. He was like, so have you ever had heart surgery? And I said I had a Blalock shunt and I had open repaired, but I've never had the pulmonary valve. And I said, my current pediatric cardiologist told me in many of his patients, they're normally 14 to 16 where he has to go in and do surgery. And I've never been there. And he was like, okay.
We prayed for you that the doctor would make the right decision. And it was Dr. Elbel and Dr. Mavridis, that little bear over there in the chairs, your little bear you got from Mom and Dad when you were in the hospital. And the grandkids have been playing with it. They love that little it's got a little Dr. Mavridis doctor outfit on it.
Because I remember, for some reason, I remember being 3 and having baby hair still. Like, my hair was very soft.
Well, your hair didn't grow out.
It didn't grow. I feel like I was 5 and I finally got hair. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, I have hair.
You were almost practically bald until you had your open heart.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you started getting hair after that. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but you were blue, baby. You did good. You know, you never really turned blue, but you would get out of breath a lot, and I was worried about
You
you.
can get out of breath as a little person, just to let you know. So
You-
if I do get out of breath, it's not my heart. You can, because you're doing things and just it wears out your body.
You
Like, you're not really
had
tired.
open heart at 16 months.
Yeah, open heart 16 months, and I got hair.
So
And
you didn't grow very fast.
I grew very slowly. Like,
I don't even remember how much you weighed, to be honest.
I remember when I was
It's
14,
in your baby
they
book
checked
somewhere.
me at the blind school because I was there for a camp. And when I was 14, I was 4'2",
we're
and I
over
was
10
54
minutes.
pounds.
We're over 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and I'm
54
going on almost.
Right. Thank you guys so much for
Okay.
watching. We really appreciate it.
All right.
And there's your answer for today.
Goodbye.
So see you tomorrow.